So there is no way this is actually going to work, but I got two consoles from the same seller, both original Xbox Ones. I started working on the second one, just see what condition it is, see what needs to be done with it. Plug it in, power it on, E100 error. I thought there's no way the original seller swapped the disk drives because maybe one of them wasn't working, E10 error on both of them, and just gave up without taking the couple minutes to look up to see, like, swap the disk drives, E100 error. Didn't realize that you need to change out the daughter boards within the disk drives because they share an encrypted channel with the motherboard. They're married. So on that so I took this apart, harvested or took the disk drive off of it, put it in that other Xbox, booted right up. It didn't read disks, so I'm thinking it's either dirty or has a bad laser. I'll deal with that when I get it all apart and cleaned. So what I did is I took the disk drive off of that Xbox, which I'm holding right here. I'm going to see if the thing will boot now. Will it boot past or get past the E10? Or will it not spit an E10 error again? Is this the original drive? Now I did this console pair only came with one hard drive, so this is the hard drive off of the other Xbox. I might have to update it and reformat it, or I'll get with that process. I might just have to run the offline updater to get this thing rewiped. I don't know if I can just hot swap the disk drives like this. So what I'm gonna do is get this apart now, and well, get it put back together. I'll put the front panel connector on this time so I don't accidentally short it. Then get everything back on, and I mean, hope for the best. I mean, I'm just gonna sit here and laugh. Both of them work again. All they just need is a good cleaning, because that would be hilarious. Just hilarious. I don't know what the original intention of the previous seller was, or the previous owners. Maybe try the Frankenstein, a working console. It's just weird to give up so quickly. I get everything plugged in if it's going to ask me to get onto the internet. Come on, little speaker. Little speaker that good. Am I plugging this in backwards? Yes, I sure am. Okay. Get the Wi-Fi. Power. Probably put my vacuum away. It's still an E100 error. 70D, is that the same? No, it's a little different. Let me run the updater on it. This is going to be another sort of painfully long process. Where did my Xbox controller go? Here it is. So, just in case I need to reference it, it's that code. I can maybe also run that code in. Because that's a different code than a bad, like, like a different hard drive. So I'll do the factory reset. There's the notes I have for the other the other or for this console specifically, just have a notepad. That didn't work, same code. So I have the offline updater on a flash drive. Plugged in. Now I wait. A very long time. Staring at this screen once again. That really just begs the question what the story of this console was. And if this doesn't work, I'll return the hard drive back to the other console. But now it's just a hurry up and wait. But I suppose while it's doing that, I can look up that error code, see if the nuances of it are different. Because it is a slightly different code than what I got originally. Original Xbox with error code E100 00070D8B050001. Okay, I mean, so far, AI's #1 recommended thing is the HDD is missing required system partitions. Which it wouldn't be a partition issue because this drive came directly from another Xbox that did work. But my other two options are the Blu-ray daughter board is a mismatch or the NAND is corrupted. Which I hope neither is the case. We're getting close to the 60%. Once it's done with the verification, it will tell me whether or not it passes. See if it spits out a different error code. If it's I would assume it's going to default back to the original error code, which is a 703-8091-0008. At least that makes sense to me that it would default back to just saying, hey, the disk drive's wrong. But I mean, if swapping the disk drive that was in this console into the other console that made it work, it would be surprising if this operation also or it wouldn't be surprising if this operation also um didn't work, because where else would they have gotten this disk drive? So it's highly likely this is the original disk drive. Yeah, look at that. So far so good. It should have spat out that error code right now. There's no way. So the other disk drive, the one that was in here when I got it in this console, it's not reading discs. I think it's just a dirty laser, or maybe the laser assembly is bad. That console was filthy, so it wouldn't be surprising if that disk drive is just a mess, just packed with dust and debris. This disk drive might be the same way, but I mean, it's going through. It hasn't errored out, so I shall wait with bated breath. I'm stunned, really. Like, I figure you could get a lot more, like, even if the disk drive didn't read discs, being able to sell two working consoles, one with maybe a bad disk drive, the other one probably, I wonder if this disk drive works just fine. This is so strange. Restarting again. I'm probably going to keep this, assuming this console will make it to the dashboard, I'll probably keep this hard drive in here. And I just need to get a new hard drive for the other console. Huh. Just I'm a bit perplexed. I don't want to celebrate too early, though. So I shall await carefully. Ah, look at that. It's probably going to force me through initialization again. I do want to get to the dashboard, but it's probably going to force me to log in again. So I'm obviously not going to show that. Okay, it's showing my wireless network connections. It's able to see the access points. Connecting to my access point. I need to get the Microsoft. I need to link back up to my. Oh, I'm sorry, Xbox. I know you're probably overheating with the amount of dust jammed in you, but just need to make sure you don't have any more problems before I clean and repaste you. It is taking a little bit to. I think it's connecting to my access point. Not sure what it's doing. I mean, to be fair, the antenna isn't plugged into my front panel. I don't think that matters. Checking for updates. Oh, okay. That's odd that it would see an update when I applied the most recent update to it via the offline updater. It might just like fail. Or it might just say like you're already on current software, are bad. Maybe it needs to update the internal NAND. I'll just let it do its thing. Speed up the rest of the setup with the Xbox mobile app. I mean, I could try that too. It's showing a QR code. And then let me see. I think I still have the Xbox app. Yes, I do. Link accounts? No, that's for my profile. Copilot, my library, store, Game Pass, friends. You know what? I'll just take a picture of the QR code and go from there. See if it'll actually boot this time. Oh, there it goes. Tap to get set up in the Xbox app. Oh boy. Oh, it's just forcing me into the Xbox app, okay. So now I gotta figure out how to actually add a console. There should be like a console sync. Thought it would be this. Oh, here it is. Alright, set up a new console. Punching in the super secret code. Oh, I have to punch in the code and scan the QR? That's kind of wild. I can do all of this setup through the Xbox app. Will it actually save all this stuff? No, I don't want to make this my home Xbox. Skip. Dump all of the bloatware. Copy your settings. Start fresh. Will this console be used by kids? Heh, no. Alright, it's all set up, I think. It's currently on... I don't think it's online right now, so it's not going to be detected on the app. Well, it's updating, so it's kind of in a weird state. Now I wait. %43% verification of an update, 33% so far. I'm not going to show it because it still has that QR code. I don't know how long those expire or if those even expire if they're married to the console. Not information I want to expose without fully understanding what it means. What I really need to do on my notes is punch in the serial number on the top header of every note so I know which one I'm talking about. Or just in case the note comes off, I'll know what console it belongs to. I track via serial number. Oh, I have to save it as a markdown file in order to... Alright. I need to see if this note will print on my receipt printer. Do markdown files appear different? Oh, it doesn't even save the... Doesn't save my strike through. Oh well. This is definitely not taking its time. Gee whiz. Currently at 61% verification, 41% downloaded. I suppose I can put together this other console while I wait. Probably, since I need a new hard drive, I'll just put the screws in a baggie. Just chuck it in. I mean, I don't even need to, like... I could almost put all the screws in a baggie and just say, you know what? Because I'm going to have to take this apart. Why should I bother cinching down everything? Put the screws in a baggie. Console is currently resetting, it would seem. Looks like it cleared verification and it's applying the update. I guess I can show that now because it's not showing a code. And I'll just kind of cobble it together like this for now. Well, I didn't quite expect to get all three of these consoles fixed in such a short notice, but gee whiz. What an interesting bunch. And once I get to the dashboard and just kind of see what the disk drive's doing, I'll leave the reassembling. I'll just do that off camera. Or maybe I'll do a further disassembly, repaste it, clean the shell. I don't think any of that is all too terribly interesting. Once I've confirmed that it all works. I'm not going to make it worse by repasting it. I will want to get this. I'm going to have to tab this back on, which is just bending those tabs. I don't know why it was removed in the first place, but oh boy, updating. Ugh. I keep reporting very clear scams on Facebook Marketplace. Here's a Steam Deck OLED for only $98. It's like, yep, I bet it is. I bet it is. But Facebook is not responding to it, apparently. Oh well, I don't care. Block it from my feed. Because it would take one Google search, Switch or Steam Deck OLED, to know that that thing is worth way more than $100. And I see that kind of crap all the time on like Nintendo Switch 2s. Selling the Switch 2 for $79. No, you're not. You're wanting to take the conversation off Facebook via text, via very shady payment methods. Wire me the money and I'll give it to you. Yeah, right. But scammers wouldn't scam if it didn't work on somebody. Oh, they are 3.5-inch spinning drives. Oops. So it's interesting. Then I don't think these consoles can drive a 3.5-inch spinning drive. It might just need more power. I mean, while I'm sitting here and waiting, I might as well try and learn. I guess it makes sense that a 3.5-inch drive would take more power to drive, because it's physically bigger. Oh? Turn it off screen just in case it's like, welcome all of my personal information. Look at that. Let me get to the menu. Will it skip all the setup because I just did that? Optional data collection? No. Take me home. Gee whiz. So the dude swapped disk drives and both of them had the same error. Because you can't swap disk drives without taking the daughter board out. Okay, currently signing in. No, I already told you not to do data collection, you dummy. Controller needs an update. Actually, it doesn't. So it went to the dashboard. It's not wanting to log in for some reason. I'll keep sort of pecking at it here for a second. Oh, I have to either I have to go through the optional data collection basically. Holy crap. Calm down. If this thing overheats, I understand. Hang on. We're almost there. I just gotta go through all this bull crap. I had to go through the optional data like menus. I can't just cancel out of it. I had to like read all their bullshit and then say, no, I don't want this. I'm sorry, Xbox. Hold on just a little longer. We're just about there. And then, my god, do you need a cleaning. Okay, I'm on the main menu. Let me put in a disc. Here's Black Flag, nerd. Uh-oh. Oh, this has a disc in it. Call of Duty Black Ops 2! Hell yeah! Go, go, Assassin's Creed! Look at that! Assassin's Creed Black Flag! It's gonna force me to install it, but that is good enough. Let me take it out and to get this console turned off before it overheats. Complete the installation. Yeah, get shit on. I'll do that later. So, yeah, this thing works. Well, it reads a disc. Makes it to the main menu. That's about all I'm willing to test until I repaste this thing. Weird. What a weird pair of consoles I picked up. I would have never guessed it would have been that simple, but I'm very glad it is, because if it was both E10 errors, they would be bricks. But I'm pretty happy with that turnout.